Is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank the gentleman. Mr. Kucinich. Let me just say at the outset, while I'm speaking on behalf of the same resolution the gentleman just before me spoke on behalf of, I couldn't disagree more that our interests do lie in protecting our national security by being in Afghanistan. My opposition is our strategy. My opposition is that somehow we're going to control the ground by maneuvering ourselves militarily to control the ground as if it's a nation state. I hear my colleagues talk about the flag of Afghanistan, as if Afghanistan is a country. In case anybody has bothered to look at it, it's a loose collection of 121 different sovereign tribes, none of whom get along with each other, and it's a mountainous terrain of rock and gravel, and the notion that our soldiers are over there laying down their lives to secure ground. We ought to be after the Taliban and the terrorists, anybody organizing to strike at our country. I am for that. But I am not for organizing an organized military campaign where we're having to go in and take in these towns and subject our soldiers to unnecessary threats, where we are putting our treasure and our lives of our men and women in uniform on the line unnecessarily. Now someone, I can't believe I even heard this, said, oh, I can't go to a funeral and tell the parents of someone who just died that they lost their child in vain. Somewhere I heard that during the Vietnam War. So what is it we gotta do? We gotta double down on a bad policy to protect the honor of those who've already died? I don't think so. There isn't a soldier in this country who's laid down their lives for our nation that isn't a hero, and no one in here disagrees with that. What is shameful is our policy that puts them in harm's way when they don't need to be. And make no mistake about it, this is not about national security. Because if it's about national security, it's about whether we put our treasure and our lives on the line in Afghanistan, or whether we put it in Kuwait, or whether we put it in the Sudan, or whether we put it in some other place in the world, all of which is where we need it. Where do we need it the most? That should be the question, because we don't have the resources to put it everywhere. So don't come and tell me our national security requires that we have it in Afghanistan, because that's not the only place we need it. The question is where our priorities should be. And you take it from one place, you gotta put it somewhere else. 30 seconds. Finally, if anybody wants to know where cynicism is that there's 2 press people in this gallery. We're talking about Eric Massa 24/7 on the TV. We're talking about war and peace, $3 billion, 1,000 lives, and no press. No press. You want to know why the American public is fit? They're fit because they're not seeing their Congress do the work that they're sent to do. It's because the press of the United States is not covering the most significant issue of national importance, and that's the laying of lives down in the nation for the service of our country. Is despicable, the National Press Corps right now.
Gentleman's time has expired.